Hi guys, this is Frank from puzzleblab.com. Today's topic is a Android coroutine. In this tutorial, we will discuss about what is a coroutine and some concepts of coroutine like suspend function, coroutine context, and coroutine scope. Then we discuss about cancellation and handle exception for coroutine. In final part, we will discuss about how to use coroutine to make a single request or multiple requests. So if it is the first time you visit our channel, please subscribe and click on the bell icon to get more videos from us. Okay, let's get started. So now in the first part, we will discuss about what is coroutine. In this part, we will discuss about single thread or UI threads. So as you know, when an application is launched, the system will create a thread for it. It will execute every operation in this thread, and we call it main thread. So one of the most important repository of main thread is to dispatch event to user interface widgets, including drawing events. So in the case if you block the main thread in a long time, it will make the system will show a dialog application not responding. So at that time the user will close the app or they will uninstall the app. Let me show you an example for this case. So here I have an application, a project with a simple UI. In here I have a button, inquiry count, and a start button, and I also have a tick view and progress bar. So every time I click on increase count, a count variable will be increased, and I also show the this bar value in the tick view. And whenever I click on start button, progress bar will show, and I want to demo for requesting API. So maybe I will create a function to do it. And I hope that when I click on start button, progress bar will show, and when I still can click on increase count, and the text view will show the count variable. Okay, so let me try it. So here you can see when I click on increase count, the count increase and will be shown in text view. So now I will create. Okay, so now let me create a function for start button. I will call it call or makes a request. And in this function, I just allow threads sleep in some seconds. So first of all, I will allow threads sleep in 2 seconds, and then it will hide progress bar and show a text in the text view. So now it's so data from server. So now I want to, before allow threads sleep, I want to print a log to know which thread this function is running on. Okay, so now we will create a cron make a request function when the user click on start button. Okay, now we try to run our application. Okay, first I will click on increase count 2, 3 and 4. Now we click on start, and you can see that's make a request function run on main thread, but when we click on start button, progress bar didn't show. And actually when we click on start button, we cannot click on increase count. You can see we cannot click on. So if we block main threads more than 5 seconds, the system will show a dialog application not responding. Let me show you. We will allow thread sleep in 6 seconds and try to run application again. We can increase count and we click on start, and we cannot click on increase count, and we need to wait to in 6 seconds. Yeah, you can see play with coroutine isn't responding. So I think we don't want use the user uninstall our application. So to deal with it and avoid block the main thread, we have many methods to do it, and we call it asynchronous programming techniques. And one of them is threading, callback, future promise, reactive extension, and coroutine. You can read more about these methods in this link. And there are a lot of issues with methods like threading, callback, future promise, and reactive extension like React Java. So Kotlin created coroutine and give us many advantages. So now we will try to apply coroutine in our project and to see how coroutine help us to deal with block main threads. So to use coroutine in Android project, you need to add dependency of coroutine in build Gradle file like this. After add it, you need to sync project and click on build and review your project. So now I will create another function. I call it make a request with coroutine. So maybe at this point you don't understand what is the coroutine scope and what is in launch, but don't worry about that. About this, I will explain it for you later. In this function, I also want to know which threads this function run on. And then like the make a request, I also want to this function sleep in some seconds before hide loading and show the text in the text view. So first I want to make it snip in 2 seconds, and then I do the same thing with make a request. So I just need to copy it and paste it in here, and in here I just need to call make a request with coroutine. Okay, so now I will run the application again and see what happened. Okay, we also show the log. Inquiry count. Okay, inquiry count will start, and you can see when we click on start button, the progress bar is shown, and we can click on inquiry count, and the count value also show in the text view. So it means that this function doesn't block the main thread. But in here we didn't see any log. Let me try to run it again. Where's my log? Maybe I need to run it again to see the log. Inquiry count start. What happened? I cannot see my log. I don't know. Maybe let me check. After I uninstall the application and run it again, I can see the log, and you can see. Okay, so what is a coroutine? So coroutine is a concurrency design pattern. Concurrency means that we run many things or many requests at the same time, and coroutine maybe also cooperation routines mean many functions work well together. Or maybe we can have another way to explain about it. Maybe I call you and you call me. I will discuss and explain about I call you and you call me when we talk about suspend function. So the main idea of coroutine is a suspend computations. It means that a function can suspend its execution at some point and resume later on. So in here we can see that the delay function is a suspend function, and it can suspend its execution in here, and then it resumes on it. In the code you can see that our function make a request coroutine also run on main thread, but it doesn't block main thread. So how does it work? Okay, so to answer for this question, we will talk about suspend function.